and today we are exploring what's left of the Valencia F1 circuit. Even the grid and original start line is still here. This is the exact spot where Mark Webber had that massive crash. Even the famous hairpin in Sector 3 is still here. The bridge that joined the two sides has not been used since the track closed in 2012. What is that? Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. As you can see, I am joined with James, and today we are exploring what's left of the Valencia F1 circuit. We are here now. There is lots left here. We've even got the pits just here. But even more interestingly, over here is the actual starting grid. Now it's been transformed now. You can see that there's a road running straight through it, which is very strange, but you have still got the grid line, the start line, and most of the track is still here in Sector 3 over there. So what we are going to do is jump on a couple of motorbikes, electric motorbikes, and we're going to have a ride around the whole circuit and show you exactly what is left here. Now obviously, because this track is pretty big, the best way for us to show you what's left of it is to jump on a couple of these and ride around the circuit. Now I think we'll go for the red one because it looks a lot more powerful than the blue ones. So let's set this up quickly and we'll see you back in a minute. So while James is trying to sort a bike out, he is struggling a little bit because he hasn't actually got a CVT or a full motorcycle license. So while he's trying to do that, I thought I'd have a little walk around this Axiona bike and show you what it's like. Now it is a fully electrical motorcycle, very easy, twist and go, rear brake, front brake. It's got a storage compartment here with 2 helmets, so you can take a pillion if you want to. Pretty nippy little thing. I think it does around about 92 kilometers, 60 miles an hour roughly. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little thing. And do you know what? If you're looking for means of transport around Spain or anywhere like this in a European country and these are available, I can confirm they actually are very, very good. Really fun to ride. The batteries are pretty good on them and they are very cheap as well. All you need... They're a bit of a pain to register when you haven't got the proper licence.
Excuse me, how long does it take to register?
Yeah, I suppose it did take a little while, to be fair.
Until they decided to ban me.
Yeah, it's a bit weird why they've done that. I'm not sure what's going on, but all you need to do, guys, is scan that code there, download the app, and then you've got to fill out all your personal details and everything. It might be easy, it might be a bit difficult, but to be honest, they're not the end of the world. And like I said, they are a lot of fun. Right, let's get him sorted, and if he can't, he's jumping on the back of me, and then we're going to go and have a look at Sector 3, which is over there, and that is probably the best part of this track because it is completely abandoned as it was. It's still there, the track's there, it's really cool. Let's go and check it out. Okay, so we are now in Sector 3. Now this is the beginning of where they closed it off. So you can see on the other side of the road is where the pits are. The track would have come through here. You could see as soon as it comes through this barrier, which again, this is the original barrier that they had around the circuit and they've just used it to block the road off. But here is the start of Sector 3. Now this is probably one of the best parts of this circuit which is left. It's the biggest and the most original since they closed it. What are you doing? You're going to go for a ride?
Yeah.
All right. All right, we'll go careful then.
The only time I've done it's on an F1 track.
Oh, that's pretty decent, isn't it? Probably the fastest thing on this circuit since it closed. Okay, guys, so we're going to take a little walk up here now, and I'm going to show you what is left of Sector 3. And then what I might do is put the drone up. It is a bit windy today, but hopefully we can get the drone up and then I can show you some shots from there, you know, what it looks like from the sky. This is definitely the best part of this track. It's really cool. Let's go take a little walk up and see what's left. Just walking down, further down sector 3, you can see James is right up the end at the moment, but I have noticed there's loads of like buildings here. If I just zoom in, it actually looks like people are living here now in the centre of the circuit. I'm not sure if that's a result of the flooding which happened here back in October, but yeah, we'll go up and have a look in a minute. Let's see what that's all about. He is going way too fast. I didn't keep up with the camera. Okay. I've just noticed there's a bit of fencing here with some trees going around, so I'll have a quick look at that. So just here we have another piece of the original fencing which was around the circuit. Again, I'm not sure what they've actually used it for here. Maybe this was just left from its original. I mean, it does look as if it's bolted into the ground, so maybe that's where it originally was and they haven't moved it at all, they've just left it. But it looks very cool with this palm tree going up behind it. Again, it just goes to show how long that this has been abandoned for. You having fun, mate?
Yes, is it?
Nah, not quite. Right, well you can see here, this is the other side. So basically what this does, they would have come down this direction, they would have driven all the way around there. There's a hairpin up there and a few loops and it comes back on itself and then it goes back out down in that direction. So what we'll do, jump back on the scooter, we'll have a little go down there, we'll get the drone up, get some shots, get some pictures over there, we'll ride the bike back down here and go and check out the other section. So we're just passing the little houses and I was right, there are actually people living here now. So I'm not sure if these are people who were affected by the floods or they're maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. But 100% there are definitely people living here now. Yeah, it is. Well, it's a pretty cool place to live if you ask me. Again, sorry about the wind noise today, guys. It's very, very windy. Unfortunately, we can't really do much about that. But, we'll go up here now, go and check out the other section and see what we can find up here. Yeah, just stop for a second, look at these. So, yeah, the curbing's still here. Oh. It's pretty cool. Some of it is actually metal. I think that stuff over there is metal. Not very nice, I should imagine. Yeah. Pretty cool shot here. I'll just get a couple of pictures while we're here quickly. And then we'll go down to the chicane and have a look at that. Well, the hairpin, should I say, the hairpin, which is down here. So we have now come down to the famous hairpin, and like other areas of the track, there are still painted bits on the track. Look at this, all the sponsors are still there, the runoff is over there still, all the markings. This is really, really cool. This is probably one of my favourite parts of this circuit. It was definitely my favourite part riding the bike round a minute ago, that's for sure. If you want to know what I'm talking about, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to watch that. Oh, here comes James now, look. You can actually go pretty quick around here if you do it right. He's having lots of fun. I can confirm I went a lot faster and I definitely didn't go over that. There's a really strong smell of sewage around here. I don't know if there's a dried up river or something down here, but it absolutely stinks. Yeah, there is. It's not dried up though, it's still full up. But I think that's where, oh, unless it's coming from in here actually, the drains, maybe the drains are smelling a little bit, I don't know. There's a family over there, kids having a little walk. It is a nice place to come and bring your dog. If you know, if you live here and you want somewhere to go quite peaceful, then this is definitely the place to come. Definitely the place where I'd come anyway. Okay guys, so what we are going to do now is head down to the main straight, which is on the other side near the bridge, which is where Mark Webber had his famous crash, which was quite scary actually. Let's go and check that section out now and see what we can find up there. Okay, so before we leave sector 3, I think it would be rude not to have a go on what's left of this circuit on this electric bike. Do you agree? I think we should. Let's jump on and do a quick ride round. So, in the middle of this roundabout, you will find one of the biggest sponsors' names left on this circuit, and that is Santander. Now you can see this is where you come down from the main straight there, you've got this really tight hairpin. Pretty sure this is where Mark Webber had the big crash. So yeah, this is where that happened. Now obviously the crash barrier isn't here anymore, but this is pretty much where he ended up after that horrible accident. Luckily he was all right in that though. But this is another one of my favourite parts of the circuit, because you've got a lot of memorabilia here from what was once here. You can see down there the straight. We'll go up there in a second and have a look. That takes you down to the bridge, and then we'll go back down up there where the start line is, and we're going to go around the back of this building, which is where the other half of the circuit is, and it joins up with the other half of that bridge. I just wanted to show you this here. I'm pretty sure where the cars go over here, this is all worn away, so you can see the difference between where no one uses it and where it's used every single day. It has almost completely disappeared, and it is a shame, but at least it's still here and we still can see it. So let's go and jump back on the bike and go and have a look up the other section. So this is a very significant section of the track. This is the actual area where Mark Webber had his big crash. In fact, he was probably airborne around about here somewhere before he landed over there. I'm going to put that footage in the video now so you can see. And as you can see, that was a very scary crash. Like where I was earlier, you can see the crash barrier isn't there anymore, but he would have ended up over there somewhere. So what we're going to do now is ride up here. I'm going to put the camera on the bike so you can see what this section of the track looks like. Go up to the bridge, and then we're going to come back, go all the way around and go and check out the last section, which is over there. So you've just seen the ride down here. We are now at the bridge section. You can see the track where it S's round, comes around here, and then here is the bridge. Now this bridge is in two sections. You can see this one here and the other one up there.
All the drivers would just drive into this.
Wait, they would? Yeah, no, they wouldn't. This bridge actually turns around. It pivots around so it lines up. And as far as I'm aware, this hasn't been used since the track closed in 2012. Again, another massive waste of money. But it is a very, very cool thing to look at. Let's have a little walk down here and just see if we can have a look at the other section of the bridge. But we are going to be going over there very shortly, but I just wanted to see if we can see it from a different angle. It must have cost so much money to put this in here. It's ridiculous. You can see a boat actually going through the centre of it as we speak. Absolute madness. Right, let's jump back on the bike, and what we're going to do now is head around the other section, which is on the other side of the river, and go and check that out, and then I think we're going to be pretty much done. So before we go and have a look at the last section of this track, we spotted this drive past earlier. We were absolutely blown away by it.
Hello.
This is incredible, and even more incredible, it has English number plates. I cannot believe it has English number plates. Dorset registered as well. Well, actually, Dorset Auto Spares, GU34 2UF.
That's not the postcode for Dorset.
No, it's not. That's obviously that's the GU. That's a Surrey postcode, isn't it? But nevertheless, that is an incredible motorhome. Puts my one to shame. It's lovely, isn't it? I'll tell you what, though, I bet it costs an absolute fortune to run. I think the coolest thing about it is he actually has a motorbike on the front of it. How amazing is that? That is the ultimate travel wagon, that thing. It really is. Right, let's jump back on the bike and go and check out the last section of the F1 track. What the? What is that? I don't know. It sounded like gunfire. That was crazy. Okay guys, well, we are now on the most populated part of this track. You can see the paint comes around here, disappears underneath this, and then road, car park. It is just completely almost disappeared here. What was that noise? No one seems to be bothered by it, so... That was strange, wasn't it? Very strange. So yeah, this section is pretty much now just a road. You can barely see what's left underneath here. Bit of a shame, really. Right, we're going to head up now to the other side of the bridge, and then guys, I think we are pretty much done. And here we are, guys, at the very last section of the track which we are going to show you today. You can see the UBS sponsor on the ground there with the paint. The track comes around here, and then obviously we are on the other side of the bridge. It's a very, very cool location, this. And it is sad that it's not used anymore, but at the same time it is also very cool that it's still here and it's open to the public. You can walk around and have a look at it. One of my favourite places, actually, I filmed probably this year. Just purely for the heritage, you know, what was once here. The amount of money they spent on it. And also the amount of money they lost on it as well. You can see some more here, a little bit of runoff. Awesome. Well, guys, I think that is pretty much everything there is to see here. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is the _. Also go and check out the Facebook page. I'll always put all the pictures on Facebook, 10 of us on Instagram. I will link James in the description below, and we will see you on next week's video. Okay, it's now time to have a little blast around this track. That's fun. That is a lot of fun. What is this idiot doing right now? Seriously. You having fun?
Yeah, what a thrill!
James Wildman, the fastest thing on the F1 track since it closed in 2012.